Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader, your guide to a clearer perspective. I have a channeled and guided message for Pisces today. This is from my guides from Spirit, from the other side, to help you navigate your spiritual journey this week. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and I'd really like to ask you to consider subscribing so we can continue to grow the positive community and positive energy of this channel. So let's get to your reading. I'm reading a little differently. I have not pre-drawn the cards, so it's just coming up as we're going through. We have the Two of Cups for the energy that the universe sends you this week. And I want to clarify this card. So, oh no, we're telling me not to clarify it. So we're talking about duality. We're talking about partnerships. We're also talking about situations of mutual benefit, mutual give and take. So the universe is definitely wanting you to turn your attention to everything relationship this week and making sure that the balance is even, that both sides are balanced. You know, one side is not giving more than the other, one side is not taking more than the other, that there's an equal give and take. There's also the idea of attraction coming through, the idea that a person or a project or something you've been wanting to do for a while is suddenly going to become attractive to you this week. So pay attention to that as well, what you're attracted to. I want to say that with a little caveat because attraction is is a tricky thing, you know. It's not saying run after the thing that you're attracted to. It's kind of look at why am I attracted to it? What is the essence of that which I'm being attracted to? Why do I feel pulled this direction? So let's see the interesting. The way you respond to this is the Lord. And so I don't feel like there's an openness here. There's not, with this card, this is like a steel trap, a steel wall coming down. This is definitely like, this is my world, you shall stop here, you will not cross the line over here, you don't come in over here. He's kind of, it's coming through like there's already, you feel there's already a set track to what you need to be doing. Like there's already a focus, like a horse with blinders on it, that you feel that you need to be going a certain direction. Yet I think the universe is going to play with you a little bit this week and divert your focus, because there's some information for you in this. And what I was saying before is sometimes the essence of what we're attracted to is not the thing in itself. You know, the idea of of riding horses or buying a dude ranch somewhere might be an attractive idea, but what you're attracted to is the idea of freedom. You don't maybe want all of the encumbrances that come with owning a horse or owning a ranch, but you do want the ability to go wherever you want and to have that feeling that you could just be free. So that particular bit of information is very helpful. And this is asking that you're going to get out of your box a little bit, out of your boxed in thinking about, well, no, I want this because I want that, or I want this because I want that. This is asking you to explore a little bit more, to soften those edges and to kind of see, well, wait a second, what's being offered here? What do I really want? Excuse me a second. Let's keep going with the cards because I'm really curious to see where we're going. We have Princess of Wands, next Five of Swords, and then Hermit on the other side. This is fascinating because we have the Hermit going this way and we have the Five going to the Prince. Okay, I get it. Five going to the Princess of Wands. I'm sorry, they were talking to me at the same time. I'm going to put him down for a second. This Princess of Wands is an energy that just follows her heart. She trusts where her heart is taking her, and she's very brave and she's very open, and she's very trusting of herself. She doesn't necessarily have enough worldly knowledge to be worried about things. She hasn't been burned enough times to be wary. She just goes out with an open heart, trying to adventure, trying to see what's next. And so the universe is saying to you, go out with that sense of adventure, go out with an open heart and an open mind, and just see. Just see what talks to you. I'm also drawn to this sacral energy color here, the orange. And sacral is the second chakra, but that's the flow, and it's also the flow of relationships. Anytime there's problems with relationships in a body system, we always go to the second chakra to look. So we're trying to open up that flow for you. We're trying to open up that sacral flow for you. And she's asking you to just consider going out in this new direction, being open to what your heart is being attracted to, instead of just shutting it down and being, no, we are not going there. Instead of locking it down, going on lockdown, just jumped into my head. The Lord is wearing lots of armor. And so I kind of see him as locked in. And this is expansive and moving out. And we're just going to see. The Five of Swords doesn't want to trust this process. And I feel in this Five of Swords actually a little bit of vulnerability, that there's a fear of being burned or fear of things being taken from you, relationships gone wrong, disappointments. The number 5 is the number 2 flipped upside down, right? And what the universe was giving you was the 2, saying, look at this possibility, look at what your heart's being drawn to, look at what you're being drawn to. And this is saying, no, not again. And that's part of the reason why this Lord is showing up so strong. It's just self-protection against vulnerability. And that's incredibly understandable. But you see how you and the universe are kind of at odds this week. And finally, here's where we come to the Hermit. The Hermit is telling you, this isn't about the surface world. This isn't about choosing one person or venture or creativity or project or desire. This isn't about that. This is about getting to understand the landscape of your soul. That's where the Hermit lives. And you see that water in the background? Remember how we were talking about flow? And you see all of this clarity. There's separation here. You can see all the layers of what's going on. And it's almost like time kind of stops for a minute and you can just see where everything is. There isn't the chaos of moving parts. There isn't the pull and push of other energies needing other things from you or telling you things that you should be or do or whatever. There's none of that. It's just this moment of, okay, I see how everything is. I see where my priorities are. I see where my heart wants me to go next. It's just this very, it's like all of a sudden everything takes a deep breath and just kind of settles. And you know that you're not alone. This dog or wolf, I'm not sure which one he is, he represents companionship no matter what. So as you're going on this self-exploration, understand that you're still protected and guided by those on the other side, as well as people in your environment do support you and your growth. So there are layers of hidden desire that the Hermit is trying to help you find. This orange again, orange moving up into the heart chakra colors of pink and green. So he's trying to help you find that. There's a new desire. There's just a new something about you that's awakening and wants to come out. And when it's coming up through the top of the world, it may come out a little bit. And by the top of the world, I mean like when it comes out into the mundane world, into the world of your existence and not that deep inner world. When it comes out there, it may seem a little inappropriate. And you may be like, what the heck is this? This is against me. This is against what I thought I was. This is not an okay desire to have. Just take a deep breath and look at what the desire is saying to you. Sometimes when kids cry, it's not because they're sad, it's because they're overtired or they're overwhelmed or they just don't want to be in the situation anymore and they just need to go rest. but it doesn't mean they're sad. Tears don't always mean sadness. So this desire doesn't necessarily mean the object. So you could find yourself craving, I don't know, I'll say something silly. You could find yourself craving kumquats, but maybe you don't actually want the kumquat itself. Maybe it's the vitamin C, or maybe it's some other element in there. And your example is going to be much more profound than just a kumquat, but that's the thing. Like, it's looking at the bigger, what is it that I'm truly asking for? What am I desiring? What is my soul trying to tell me? That's what we're trying to figure out. So this is an interesting week for you, Pisces, and I'd love to hear how it goes or what you think. I always love to hear from you in the comments. And if you have other people in your life that are also interested in growth and getting to a better place, I'd invite you to share this channel with them. I do astrological readings for all the 12 signs. So if you have someone you'd like to share that with, or if you'd like to check out your moon or your rising sign, that should be there for you within the next few hours if it's not already there. So I will see you next time, and have an awesome week.